Welcome back. One final point before we go tonight, why the left and some people on the right are dead wrong about New York Times writer Sarah Jeong and her racist tweets. First of all, Jeong's tweets are racist. Calling for white genocide is racist. Saying you enjoy torturing old white men is racist. Tweeting that white people sharing their opinions is the same as a dog urinating on a fire hydrant, that is also racist. It's not reverse racism to be racist against white people. It's just racist, and racism is wrong, period. Yet, the New York Times and the left, and some on the right, are standing by Jeong, saying, oh, isn't it great that a news organization is finally standing by one of their staff in the face of the outraged mob? Well, no, it's not great. The New York Times knew Sarah Jeong's racism. They knew about it before they hired her, and they didn't care. There's nothing great about that. Should Sarah Jeong be fired? Of course she should be fired. She should have never been hired in the first place. Should there be a law requiring her firing? No. The New York Times is a private business. They can do whatever they want, including hiring Sarah Jeong and refusing to fire her. But should they fire her? Yes. Sarah Jeong is a racist. Is that what we're teaching now, by the way, that there are no consequences to your behavior? What a great message to young people. Doesn't matter how you act, kids. You're never going to suffer any repercussions. So go ahead. Treat people like dirt. Bully people for their skin color. As long as your victims are white, you won't face any accountability. Why do we interview people before we hire them if we're not looking for reasons to disqualify them? Would this have been racist if a conservative personality said this about black people? Well, I think Twitter answered that question yesterday when they suspended Candace Owens' account after she copied and pasted Jeong's tweets and replaced the word white man with black man. And I get it. The right is still smarting from when Kevin Williamson was fired from The Atlantic because the liberal mob came after him, and Jeffrey Goldberg, the editor-in-chief of The Atlantic, refused to stand by Williamson. This is not the same. It's a false comparison. Jeong said abhorrent tweets, and did you notice that Jeong never said she doesn't believe the abhorrent things she said? She just said she regrets posting them. Well, yeah, of course you regret posting them because you got caught. Kevin Williamson is pro-life, and his hyperbole was purposely taken out of context in order to get him fired. Yes, Sarah Jeong should be fired. Saying Sarah Jeong should be fired is not mob outrage. It's not calling for her to be socially ostracized because of her political beliefs. This is people saying, I want to take the New York Times seriously, but how can I when you hire somebody who wants to end all white men? And that's my final point. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. If you liked the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. In the meantime, catch us here tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. And until then, have a good night.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.